It's me again. Today is the 29th of May, just 3-4 minutes to 12 noon. An update. I've been told that the solicitors are no longer able to continue supporting me via legal aid because, in their view, any further appeal is a waste of time. So they're bound by the legal aid guidelines not to help if I wanted to appeal again, because in their view it's a waste of time and a waste of money. Not to mention a waste of my rights, because once they stop helping me, they presume that I won't be able to continue with further appeals, doing it on my own. This guideline was simply put in for people who are less fortunate than I am in understanding and comprehending English. Foreigners who just will give up once the legal aid gives up, so there will be less hassle and no more illegal immigrants staying in the country. They'll just leave, which is wrong, because there are two more avenues to go down to at the courts, at the tribunal courts. One which I'm going to present this Monday, and once that fails, there is another right of appeal, and this is made directly to the Court of Appeal for Immigration. And then after that, if that fails, which I presume it will, because I don't have the legal brains to know what I'm going to put down, or a legal argument for that matter. And after that, after these two appeals have run their courses, then there's the House of Lords that you can appeal to. And I'm presuming once you can go to the House of Lords, you can put your whole case in front of them, and not just the legal aspect of it. You can put everything through to them. And once that fails, you can go to the Human Rights Court in The Hague or Belgium or wherever it is. And after that, you've done your course. That's it. If you have to go back, you have to go back. But that's a long process. We're talking at least a year before it reaches the Human Rights Court. A year that I can live in, I will be alive in, and not dead. Unfortunately, the only downturn on these options is that I have to pay for them, and they have to be done privately. And that's the House of Lords and the Human Rights Court if it reaches to it. But these two appeals now I can do on my own from here, so I don't really need to pay anybody. So that's how it's going. I spoke to a friend of mine who's a solicitor to find out how much it will cost a barrister to do the House of Lords, because that's where a barrister has to represent me, and we're talking anything from £2,000 to £3,000 for the privilege of doing that. So I'm going to have to do a bit of charity work to raise the cash, a bit of convincing, a bit of selling, and I'm selling my life this time to anybody who's interested in helping me. But yeah, it's reached that point where even the state, in its justice system, fight you and try not to get you to get the legal aid that you most need to continue, which is absolutely ridiculous, because it's not that much as how much they are paying the barristers for normal appeals. So what kind of saving they're doing in terms of cash, it's not much. In terms of adding suffering to already to suffering that is already there for people who are less fortunate than I am. Yes, they are adding a lot. They're just making it impossible for people to continue their fight. Just get off our country, our land. That's what they want. In my case, I think that's wrong, because this is my land, this is my country, and I'm certainly deserving to stay, other than those drug pushers and drug dealers and pedophiles and certainly 2 terrorists that were allowed to stay. I didn't come here to kill people, or whether it's health-wise or explosive-wise, I'm not here to kill people. I came here to live, and I did, and now I got sick, and now this is how I've been treated. Anyways, that's for a later chat. But yeah, this is the latest update. If you've got any extra pennies, please send them my way. And thanks for listening. It's a miserable day out, as usual, in Manchester. Not to diss Manchester or anything, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go look for my life jacket before I go out. Alright, see you later.